Hi, hello.
Hi.
We've made it to Washington State and we've been here and kind of getting used to our surroundings and have even worked a few days now.
Yep, getting used to that 6 a.m. schedule.
Yeah, whoa, totally forgot about that. Yeah, it's going good though. I'm enjoying it.
It's okay, I'm fine.
So this summer we are working full time in order to save and work towards our next leg of our bus life journey,
Yep.
since this isn't fully sustainable yet.
And in this episode, we are in my favorite small town in America, and maybe yours too. But I really liked it there. It's super old and quaint and just the best place to photograph and the nicest people. So hopefully you enjoy this vlog.
Yeah, I can't imagine being back on the East Coast at some point in time and not stopping and swinging through Newcastle, Delaware. It was that good, and we were there for such a short amount of time.
An evening, basically. Yeah.
So, hey, enjoy.
Alright guys, we are in Newcastle, Delaware, and everyone is nice as shit here. It's fantastic.
It's the quaintest little town.
I feel like I need to be walking around in some knickers right now and a cane.
Yeah, you
Old
should.
colonial style.
Yeah.
So this is the Newcastle Courthouse Museum. Was the old courthouse. It had some shits to do with the Declaration of Independence.
Is that where it was signed?
I'm not sure. Let's go read a sign real quick.
The Newcastle Courthouse was the scene of a dramatic vote on June 15th, 1776, when the Colonial Assembly declared independence from Great Britain and Pennsylvania.
Oh wow. It's very large. It doesn't look like there's any AC. It's pretty sweet. I love this brick. I love old brick. What year do you think this brick is from?
I don't know, but the woman that we just talked to said her home was built in 1704, which is crazy.
Is this cobblestone or is this just straight stone?
Oh, this is like actual cobblestone.
Whoa. I feel like I just stepped back into the old country.
So cute.
Oh my gosh.
That one right there.
Guys, this town's adorable. Many locals saw us next to the bus and stopped and said hello. Thank you for saying hi. We love when people say hi around the bus. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Slavery.
Looks like there was a whipping post here. This is
Oh man, the vibes
dark.
are bad.
Ooh, spooky.
Oh,
We're gonna have
man.
ghosts knocking on our door at night, babe.
White people suck so hard sometimes. We spot a cemetery over yonder. Guys, I can already tell you that this is going to be one of my favorite cemeteries I've ever been in.
Ooh, look at this wall.
Step one of a good cemetery: have an old wall. Established in 1689. Built in 1703. The Emmanuel Episcopal. How do you say Episcopal?
Episcopal.
Episcopal?
Yeah.
The Emmanuel Episcopal
Built in 1703.
Church on the
Is this
green.
like the oldest?
This may be the oldest cemetery in the country. At least it feels like it.
Oh, it could have been like. I don't know.
Whoa.
It's probably not the oldest. That didn't make any sense. But
Whoa.
these are cool.
Babe.
Oh my god.
Wow. This, guys, it just got really weird. And I think it's 6 o'clock. Wow. I haven't even seen dates like this before.
No.
July 2nd, 1810, departed this life. They weren't even spelling August the same back then.
Whoa.
August?
That's nuts.
I've never even seen August spelt like that.
I guess it's like Victorian English.
This is one of the tallest headstones I've ever seen. What does it say?
This is receiving vault.
Receiving vault? What? This may be the oldest departure date I've seen in a cemetery yet. 1766. At least I don't think the other ones were before that. I am just dumbfounded by this cemetery. This is so beautiful.
What my cemetery dreams are made of.
Whoa. This was a Supreme Court justice,
If in
among
be
other things.
sincere and friendship, affectionate to relations and...
He was besties with Benjamin Franklin. Yo, look at this wall.
Yeah, I've never seen something like that before.
I've never seen anything like that either. This has like Latin written on it. Monica goes, stick your hand in there. And I was like, no.
I want to know what's in there.
A body?
Is it just a body, or is it like it's got to be a casket and a body?
I don't think it's a living room. I don't think. Hands down, best cemetery I've ever been to. You agree?
Yeah, for sure. That was really cool.
That's nuts. You guys missed the big ordeal of the bug spray getting dropped down the upper compartment in the bus near the driver's seat. And I somehow was able to fish it out with tongs right before we left the bus. And then we forgot to put on the bug spray. And we are just like eaten up right now.
I thought when we pulled in, I was like, maybe I made a mistake because it didn't look that cute. But now that we're walking around, it's awesome.
Yeah, it
and
is.
the pictures of this place did not do it justice.
We're going to stay parked outside of the old Opera House, which is now home to a couple antique stores, a bookshop, amongst other things. We ran into a couple of the store owners, and they were very kind people, and we decided we'd just park here for the evening.
This is some of the coolest architecture I think I've ever seen. Like all in one place, you know?
Oh, for sure.
I was just telling
One of the
you-
consequences of climate change is that New Jersey makes some very nice wines now. Of course, it doesn't say New Jersey on the bottle. They're the outer coastal plain,
Oh.
but they are good wines.
Missouri actually has some of the best wine in the
Yeah.
country.
Missouri has good wine.
Yep.
Yep.
One of those little
We
secret
actually saved the wine in France.
things. Really famous, John.
All right, this is Demetrius and John, and they have taken Monica and I in. We're walking by. Demetrius stopped by the bus earlier. He was one of the locals that I was mentioning who took interest in our bus, and we decided to sit down and just kind of enjoy a couple glasses of wine next to the, what even bay is this? I don't even know what bay. The
Delaware River.
The Delaware River. So no longer bays, we're in the rivers now.
Why not?
John is treating us all to Domino's. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Dreams can come true in America.
It does. It does. Why not?
Good morning from Newcastle, Delaware.
Hi, mate. I don't know. I'm so tired. Last night was great. We didn't even make it down to the waterfront in this friendly ass town before we ran into Demetrius from earlier in the evening and his friend John, and they said it was a-okay for us to park right behind their building.
Yep.
And
We drank 3 bottles of wine.
Yeah.
Ate some pizza.
yeah,
was fun.
that was super great.
Yeah.
They were both a hoot, so
Yeah,
really
it was a good
enjoyed
time.
hanging out with them. Just another example of how fucking great America is. All right, so this is the Delaware River, and this is a replica, a really old ship. Whoa. That's crazy.
I wish that man was here. I should have asked him questions. Did they actually poop on the poop deck?
It's kind of crazy, you know, you can see the kind of cobblestone on both sides of this street too.
In St. Louis, we
The
just
brick.
like to pour concrete over on the top of it and ignore the history of the city.
Wow. Not as many people can drive on our streets downtown. So this is the site and home of George Reed, and he was a signer of the Declaration of Independence. House destroyed by fire in 1824. So it's got this really long garden area, which my first reaction when I was walking by was, God, whoever lived here was super rich. I really have to urinate. So I'm abandoning Monica and walking back to the bus. It is just so crazy to be walking around this colonial town early in the morning. Not much of people. Hi, people. Just as I talk about people.
So it seems kind of silly, but we are getting some help filling up the tires with air because we haven't done that before, and we've got dualies, so it just was a little bit different. So we pulled into a tire place and getting it all good to go. All right, told them we got it all figured out. Victor hooked us up.
Yeah, that was Victor of Pep Boys, and they did have a dually chuck. They actually had a digital reader, and we also solved it. Your PSI on the front on our particular bus needs to be set at 60, and we had them at 67, so we were actually a little high on the front end, and the back end we were a little under, but not as much as what I thought. We set it to 65 on the back side.
And we're good to go. We're hitting the road.